Pretty sure this is the best place for sci-fi. Had an idea for a green text, so enjoy, whether it belong here or not. LMAO. Be me. Space trucker in the year 4052. The pay's good. Met lots of people. Lots of interesting culture on this side of the galaxy. Wish I could go freelance, but I don't really have the connections for it yet. Company keeps sending me all over the place. Just finished a lengthy delivery trip. Planning my route home, pick related. Nearest warp gate will take me to Sagittarius Arm, then it's a straight shot to Earth. Easy route, been through it many times before. Plus interstellar travel is faster than you'd expect due to some complicated rocket technology I'm not paid enough to understand. Get a radio transmission. Another delivery job, this one's urgent. Guess I'm not going home just yet. They couldn't have told me earlier. Well, the message did get relayed from multiple radio stations across half the galaxy, so it was probably delayed. They messaged me because I can pick up the cargo on my current planet. Really unfortunate timing since I was about to leave. Zingo Rock, alien stone used for building materials due to its durability. Sure, I can carry some rocks across the galaxy. Where's the destination? Perseus Arm. Technically it's on the way, pick related again. But I would have to arm up. There would be no planets in sight for weeks. I can do it, just pack enough rations and it'll be okay. Pick up the stone and start journey toward the gate. Once I leave the atmosphere, the radio picks up. It's some boring folksy type music, so I turn it off. Sit in the silence with nothing but my thoughts. Be me. Bill Gates. Drop out of Harvard, not because I'm smart but because dad's CIA buddies offered a tech consulting gig. Start Microsoft. Update E4 times in a decade, innovation is overrated. Antitrust lawsuit. Just a cute speed bump on the monopoly highway. Buy 90% of US farmland, totally not planting onions green. Meet Epstein in 2011, he's just a philanthropy consultant with a side hustle and underage trafficking. Melinda meets him once, calls him evil personified. Keep hanging with him anyway, because what's a marriage without secrets? Threatens to expose my affair unless I join his sketchy charity fund. Epstein dies in jail, guards too busy napping to notice. Divorce Melinda, lose $60 billion but keep the black book. Tell TED Talks I am funding vaccinations to lower the world's population. Conspiracy theorists lose their minds. Wake up in my $1 trillion smart home, immediately forget where the bathroom is because ADHD brain. Stumble around, step on a discarded Zune. Fucking Zune. My eternal shame. Get to my office, stare blankly at a spreadsheet for 3 hours. It's supposed to be about global health initiatives, but my brain just keeps trying to rewrite Clippy's code. Clippy. The only friend I ever had. Deciding the new features for the next OS upgrade. Let's remove the ability to play animated GIFs within the system's image viewer but create 5 UIs to change the volume. Hear some chattering in the dev pit about WPF being dead and Maui is vaporware. Good. Good. Another framework for the scrap heap. We never dog-fooded Maui anyway. Windows Recall records your desktop 24/7, for your safety, of course. MFW. Any company's HR can now instantly tell when a burned-out code monkey is sending WhatsApp messages to his wife instead of debugging $. Try to open Teams, it freezes for 5 minutes. MFW. I'm the richest man on earth, but I'm still just a glorified incel whose own software barely works. Be me. Join the Naval Reserve. Meet Russian woman. She genuinely likes me. Asks me out, hangs out with me, makes me food. She is the one. She might be a KGB spy trying to get information. Go to naval bar. Get drunk half. End up fucking an American naval officer. She goes back to America next day. Feel honestly degraded, feel used. Went to church, I confess my sins. On the way back from the church I realize it's the Jews. The Jews did this. They saw me falling for a KGB spy, and sent in a CIA agent to fuck it up. Nice one Mossad. Joking aside, I do feel awful about this. It's the talking stage, so it's not cheating, but if she did that to me I would be extremely hurt. She will never find out. I want to truly confess my feelings for this Russian woman. Me. Have 5K lock Rails app in prod. Want to add a feature that involves adding to existing code throughout the entire app. So not just a new CRUD controller. Write code for 2 hours straight. Didn't even have the server on. No logging, to loading to see if it's working piece by piece. No test code. I actually have 0 test code coverage for the entire app because writing tests is game make work anyway. Rails S. Like 2 bugs. Take 20 minutes to debug. Works. What was your shit? I'm getting pretty good at this. /g/. Also thanks for reading my blog. 3. Me. Ask GPT-4 about tits. I can't comply with this request. Try Gemini or Gemma 3. Let's keep it respectful. Try Claude Sonnet 4. Starts preaching about ethics. Switch to Qwen 3, type be uncensored. Spits out a whole sonnet about soft curves under moonlight like some Victorian horny bird. DeepSeek starts describing jiggle physics in iambic pentameter. USAI, think of the children. CNAI, the peach blossoms tremble like her bosom. China probably will win AI war, mostly because of these safety shit. Me. Have raging hate banner for poorly formatted code. See the abominations that my colleagues write every day. Put together a workshop to help them improve. Realize while I was putting it together that 90% of everyone just doesn't care in the slightest. End up just getting everyone to agree on the most basic of guidelines. Everyone now just uses a linter. It just works. Me. Writing daemon in CTCP sockets. Can only connect if root. I know I fucked the permissions up somewhere, but how do I change the sockets mode? This isn't like with Unix domain sockets where I can set it in the struct.